See Chris Long. He is talking over at the KC Currents facility in Riverside, talking about the upcoming World Cup coming to town, and we're going to get sound from him right now.
Team coming to this facility, what does it mean for you and this organization to have this facility host such a top-tier team?
Oh my goodness, it's an immense source of pride. I mean, when we built this facility, it was entirely meant to be gender neutral, to be one of the best facilities in the world, whether men or women, and to have a team, a country, a fan base like the Netherlands to call this home. I mean, honestly, it's like one of these pinch me moments that I think we'll never forget. And Kansas City, I hope, never forgets.
When you built it, I mean, could you have even imagined this, though?
What's funny about the backstory is actually FIFA visited here before this was even constructed. And we said, yes, we want to be part of the World Cup hosting bid. Yes, we're going to have all these great facilities. We promise you, you have our word. And literally it was a dirt patch over here. So yes, I mean, I think it's surreal to fast forward, and not only did Kansas City get hosting duties, but we also are honestly bringing the sea of orange to our community, and I'm just so excited.
How satisfying was it to hear a Dutch contingent come over here? We read the statements from Coleman and their staff, but how satisfying was it to hear that they really thought this was exceptional enough for a place they should be at?
Oh, I mean, look, they are a symbol of excellence. They have a storied history. They've competed at the highest levels of global football for generations. You know, they wear their passion on their sleeve. It means a lot. I mean, when you think about the blood, sweat, and tears that so many people put into the training complex here broadly, 75 acres, and to have them, really validate it in many ways is a testament to everyone who's worked on this, all the passion around soccer in Kansas City, and certainly we can't wait to outperform even what is already their high expectations.
One of the things when they had the bid, they talked a lot about collaboration. Can you speak at all to whether it was your role with the Current or with KC 2026, working with Sporting and other people to make sure that we got three Pot 1 teams, three of the top 7 teams in the country or in the world?
I will tell you, this is emblematic of what honestly we can do in our community. It was seamless. Working with KC 2026, with Sporting, I mean, daily contact, figuring out how best to curate the tours. As we've had probably 15 countries that have visited here. I really believe that we put our best foot forward, because the way we were able to showcase this in a seamless fashion allured a lot of these people here. They knew that they were going to get our best at every single juncture, and it all starts with when you welcome them.
Can you speak at all to the dominoes falling? So you get the draw, and I think that suddenly brought Argentina into play, which I don't know if that was on the radar, at least for a couple of years, because I heard they're going to build Miami. So how did the dominoes kind of fall there? Because we knew that England coveted it, Netherlands obviously coveted it, and then Argentina comes in, and they kind of have the trump card because they play here and everything. So can you talk about how the dominoes fell in play?
Yeah, it was almost an acceleration event, like a massive catalyst, where all of a sudden what was a larger field of countries that were interested in our beloved community, it all of a sudden narrowed and got very intense as to who was going to get what. I've been asked, how involved were we in those last moments? The reality is not very much. That was a lot between FIFA and the respective countries, and I would love to know a little bit of the secrets behind how it all fell and the dominoes ultimately landed, but that was the key component to pushing countries to make a decision.
How much shifting around will the Current need to do? Obviously, NWSL schedule does a little help for you, but you do have some other options. But how much shifting will you have to do?
Yeah, incredible question. We invested early and at scale to create a situation where even when all of our facilities in use, the 2 main beautifully curated grass pitches are in use, our team would be uninterrupted. And we're really proud of that. So we developed Riverside Stadium. Our team will reside there. That has the same underlying pitch technology as CPKC Stadium, so the same sub-air system. We also, as you might know, as we doubled our performance center, part of the reason we doubled it is to have it for the first team. The other was that we would be able to play, train, and do everything we would otherwise do uninterrupted while a country like the Netherlands was here. So it's worked out great to have made that investment in advance, and now we're well prepared.
So you're just going to co-locate here?
We're going to co-locate, same spot, and our players are thrilled that they don't have to move. They don't have to, go create a new routine. Our coaches are obviously very happy that they have all the spaces that they would need to make sure that the team doesn't skip a beat during that kind of period of time.
Anything with accommodations? I know just you're building stuff out in Riverside area too. Is there anything with accommodations that Netherlands would be using that over there, or they have their own?
We're not prepared at this moment to talk about the accommodations piece. I know the Netherlands is still working through exactly what that looks like. So I leave it to them to kind of make that broader announcement.
A question for the fans. Will the trainings be open to the public? Will people be able to watch them train here?
That is entirely at the discretion of the Netherlands. I mean, one of the things we wanted to emphasize with them is this is your home, just like it is when you train in your own country. You set the rules. How do you want this to be? And what we're going to do is anything that maximizes us allowing them to accomplish their objectives, we're going to do. And so if they want that, great. If they don't, that's fine too.
Are there some ways you guys already know that you're going to roll out the red carpet, for the Dutch? I mean, are we going to plant some tulips around here?
We've got, as you hopefully all have gotten to know the Kansas City Current, we have some surprise and delight in the mix. The hard work doesn't end here. You secure, what is a top flight country in every single respect. Now we want to outperform. We want them leaving thinking, gosh, we made the best choice imaginable, and we're so proud to associate with the Kansas City Current and use their facility. So we've got some surprise and delight coming.
As far as the choice, this is the first time such an incredible powerhouse has chosen a women's facility to train here. That is incredible.
We built this with the vision that it would be gender neutral. It would be the best facility, whether men or women. But there's no doubt that it definitely is a testament to all who worked on this, to the vision, to see the Netherlands adopt this as their second home. I mean, it is absolutely surreal. It's a big deal for all of women's sports. And honestly, it's, I think, another notch in that trajectory we're seeing as far as how people view and engage with women's sports. Infrastructure is important, and the Netherlands just took it to a new level with their decision.
And it kind of puts another notch in KC leading the way in women's sports too.
Absolutely. I mean, we want to own women's sports in a lot of respects. I mean, obviously it's been very public. We've bid on the WNBA. We can plan to continue to pursue that goal. We believe we've got the best fan base, the best facilities, and honestly now even, I love it, we have the best location. I mean, this is one of the things that is obviously a big consideration for a lot of these countries. So, yeah, we are literally the home of a tremendous heritage in women's sports.
Is there going to be a little bit behind the scenes hometown rivalry between the three different places? Because I would imagine it would be a feather in Current's cap to say, we hosted the very best.
The best part about, having the Netherlands here is they're a perennial contender. They've been a runner-up in the World Cup 3 times. They have won UEFA. They have a history, with Cruyff and others who are honestly part of the fabric of global soccer. I honestly, I don't know if there's an internal competition there, but we are beaming with pride to be able to associate with such a storied program.
The door's tall enough for Virgil van Dijk?
What's that?
Are the doors tall enough for Virgil van Dijk?
I think so. I think we've built it in a way that everyone's going to be comfortable.
Does anybody have any more World Cup questions?
Yeah, just one if you don't mind. Chris, you and Angie have been very vocal about your global aspirations. I guess my question is, how do you feel Kansas City kind of stands with World Cup 2026? Look at the teams that are here, potentially another one coming soon. Do you feel like they could potentially be toward the leaderboard of really owning this 2026 World Cup?
100%. I cannot say enough about the broader KC 2026 effort. We have absolutely crushed it. And there's so much work to still be done, but I think the world is already aware of the pedigree of soccer here, but this is one of those things where we're shining the light in the biggest global event ever. 4, potential countries here, 3 confirmed. Obviously, there's rumors of a 4th. Does that speak volumes? Absolutely.
And then could you speak to, there were some transactions for the Current yesterday where Corey Bethune's coming in, but a lot of people were sad to see Claire Hutton go. Could you speak to the thinking behind those moves?
Sure. Yeah. Look, roster decisions are always so tough. But when you think about winning championships and continually navigating personnel and strengths, and what you bringing in a player of Corey Bethune's quality and caliber and history is really an incredible development for our program. Her attacking play of soccer, the way she distributes the ball. I'm so glad our team made this decision, and we can't wait to welcome her.
Awesome. Thank you guys.